Okay, sorry for the little bit of late start. I had some sound problems. Forgive me for that. I apologize. Anyway, this is Phil Johnson. Welcome to Phil's Fast 15 Monday night streaming concert on Ustream. Here we are, episode 2. And just got back from Vegas. Drove back from Vegas to San Jose this morning. A little bit tired, but the shows in Vegas were fantastic at the Orleans Casino at Big Al's Comedy Club there. It was me and Vargas Mason from Los Angeles. We had a really great time. Really, 5 really awesome shows. It was a blast. I haven't been hungry since Wednesday. I'm so full of buffet that I haven't eaten that much buffet ever in my life because they comped us the buffet because we were rock stars, and so they comped us the buffet. But I have never eaten that much food all at once in my life. I actually had to cut down to just one buffet a day. I was eating one meal a day, and that was it. Uh, that was good. I did splurge. I had 2 buffets yesterday. But the shows were great. So if you're in Las Vegas, definitely go check out the Orleans Casino. Really nice place. They remodeled it about a couple years ago. It's really, really nice now. And definitely go check out Big Al's Comedy Club while you're there. Amy, the house manager, is great, and she gets great comics in there. So go check that out. Also, if you're going to Vegas anytime soon, go see the show Absinthe. It's at Caesar's Palace in this cool tent, and it's like a weird, twisted, intimate Cirque du Soleil kind of thing, right? It's a lot of acrobatic acts mixed in with comedy sketches, and I have not laughed that hard in years. And man, it was great. It was really great. It's run by a couple of friends of my brothers, actually, down in Los Angeles. So, really great show. Make sure you go see Absinthe if you're in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace there. And then the other thing I saw that was really cool was at Circus Circus. And I know really there's no reason to go to Circus Circus unless you have kids. But they have a great Chuck Jones exhibit there. Chuck Jones, the Warner Brothers animator. So if you are a cartoon person like me and dig all that cartoon history, art stuff, go see the Chuck Jones exhibit at Circus Circus. It was really cool. They got pencil sketches and cells and some of his fine artwork pieces and all kinds of really cool stuff. It was very cool. It was weird though because I used my old student ID to get the discount because I'm cheap like that. So I keep my old college student ID just for discounts. But usually people just look at it and go, okay, great, and they give you the thing. This guy asked questions, and it totally caught me off guard. He was like, "Oh, so what are you studying? What's your major?" And I was like, music." And then he's like, "Oh, when are you gonna graduate?" And I almost said I graduated a decade ago, but which I did. And I was like, "Oh, I have one more year left, you know." And so it was very strange. Nobody's ever asked questions like that, and I use that thing all the time because, like I said, I'm cheap and I will take the student discount. Hey, there it is, you know. So go see the Chuck Jones exhibit. That was very cool as well. And so Vegas was great. I'm kind of tired, but we're going to dive in and do some tunes tonight. You might notice a little bit different background from last week's show. I'm using my girlfriend's computer tonight because mine crapped out and died yesterday. And so I'm going laptop shopping this week before I leave town again, it's always a great time for that kind of stuff to happen. So anyway, we're going to start with a tune tonight. This is a song about taking relationship advice from a particularly bad source, someplace you probably shouldn't. This song is called A Little Boy in Love. I'm going to try that again because that wasn't even right. Third time's a charm. The first time I saw her, I felt like a little boy who just saw his first little girl across the playground. But I didn't know how to get attention, so she'd let me show her some affection. So I asked a little boy to tell me what he would do. And he said, punch her in the head, throw sand into her face, yank and pull her hair, and make jokes about her race. Tell her that her mother looks like Gerard Depardieu, 'cause that's what a little boy in love would do. After the cops came, I realized I'd been misled. I guess I could have acted a little more like a grown-up. I went to find the reason for my apprehension, not surprised that I found him in detention. So I walked up behind the kid, and here's what ensued. Oh, I punched him in the head, wrapped my hands around everyone thanked me for beating the little snot. It turns out that the school bully will wet his pants when threatened. I was a hero, but still feeling quite alone. I needed to find a girl I could take home. I got a casual connection off of Craigslist. She went by the moniker of Mistress Alice. She was a program top with the fantasy of being a bottom. She said, punch me in the head, make me lick up toilet grime. But if you make jokes about my race, I'll have you arrested for a hate crime. 'Cause whips and chains are kosher, but racism still is just taboo. Yeah, that's what a Craigslist dumb in love would do. Yeah, that's what a little boy in love would do. And there it is, friends. A little boy in love. Don't take advice from little children. So like I said, back from Vegas, and I'm leaving Thursday to go to Denver, Colorado, to play the Wits End Club in Westminster, Colorado, which should be great. I'm playing with Laura Hayden there. It's going to be a really, really fun weekend of gigs. And last week, before Vegas, I did a song called Las Vegas. So this week, I'm going to do a song that has nothing to do with Denver, Colorado, because I don't have a song. I guess I probably should have learned Rocky Mountain High or something like that, but that's still under copyright, and no licensed songs on Ustream. So anyway, can't do a song about Denver, but I'm going to do a song about another place. Starts with D. And besides Las Vegas, it's my other favorite vacation spot, and that's Disneyland. I'm a big Disney nerd. If you know me, you know I'm a big Disney nerd. I talk about it in my act sometimes, things like that. But anyway, the thing with Disneyland, it's expensive to go. And, I get a lot of the inside dirt because I really pay attention to the company. I own some stock in the company. I've been to like the annual shareholders meetings and things like that. I read the prospectus. And they have a lot of hidden ways that they make money from people at Disneyland. And some of them are very hidden. You might not know about them. So I thought I'd write a song about it so that you know some of these hidden ways that they make money. So this is a song called The Happiest Place on Earth. It's actually on my first comedy DVD, What Color Is Your Laugh? So you can always pick that up on my website there. Here we go. I took an early plane at 7:45. I drove up to the gate of that gleaming Mickey's eye. Gave the parking guy my wallet, and he sucked that puppy dry. Guess I'll hit the ATM inside of the happiest place on earth, where any discount that they offer is just a little joke, and you have to get a bank loan for a churro and a Coke. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. I strolled on through the gate of that wondrous magic place, and I was met by a mouse up in my face. And I know his name is Mickey, but his palms are a little sticky. Now my wallet's gone without a trace, goddamn rat. At the happiest place on earth, I forgot the words. At the happiest place on earth, where all the birds look like they're talking and plastic flowers bloom, 'cause Goofy's selling roofies inside the tiki room. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. All I wanted was a t-shirt. Why, oh why does my butt hurt? Minnie Mouse is a big flirt. Just put the money on the dresser, and if you can't pay your way in, be aware of Mickey's hitmen. There's 7 of the little kin: Dopey, Grumpy, Bashful, Sleepy, Sneezy, Doc, and Trigger Happy. That took me a long time to learn that part. It really, really did. Sorry, my screensaver came on. Woo! All right, hey, there we're back. Screensaver. Thought the computer broke down. I stepped onto a boat to hear the children sing. It's a small world is such a sweet refrain. Then I saw something that had me quite confused. A bunch of them were making tennis shoes at the happiest place on earth. Until you lose all of your money playing cards with Donald Duck. And for just a little honey, Winnie the Pooh will get you a good time. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand in Disneyland. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. Don't end up in a shallow grave by a murderous little dwarf at Disneyland. There you go, friends. All the hidden ways that Disneyland makes money off of you. Disneyland actually did. The reason I was thinking of that song is because Disneyland just jacked up all their ticket prices by huge amounts. Like the one-day ticket went up like $60. So it's going to be more expensive to go to Disneyland. Cars Land is opening on June 15th. It's opening this week, this coming weekend. Take my advice, friends. Don't go. Don't go. It's going to be horrendous. You're going to have to camp out overnight just to get in, literally. Wait till like January or February. It's all still going to be there. It's going to be there. Trust me, I'm as excited as anybody about it. But wait, just don't go to Disneyland this summer. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be hot, and it's going to be crowded. So anyway, that's why I was thinking about that song. So time for the public domain cover song of the night. I wanted to bring in some cover songs here, just play some interesting kind of cool songs that I like. But I'm too cheap to buy a license for them, and Ustream doesn't allow covers anyway if it's not public domain stuff. So I thought it'd be interesting to really dig back in time and go find some old songs that I like. And play those for you guys. So this is a song that goes way back. I think the first recordings of it were in like 1911, 1912. Louis Armstrong, gotta pronounce that right. Louis Armstrong had a hit with it. I believe it was 1948, 1950. So it's a song that's been around a long time. It's called Baby Won't You Please Come Home. And it has, a lot of variations. It's kind of based on the song Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come Home? But that one's supposed to be sung by a woman, I guess. So this is the guy version of it. But the reason I kind of picked this one is I think I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but my girlfriend is out of town for the whole month. She went to Singapore to visit her family. And so I thought this might be a nice song to sing to her, even though she's not watching. She doesn't care. She's not really watching this anyway. But maybe I'll play it for her later on. So anyway, this is a song called Baby Won't You Please Come Home. Baby, won't you please come home? 'Cause your daddy's all alone. I have tried in vain, never no more to call your name. When we left you broke my heart, 'cause I thought we'd never part. Every hour of the day you will hear me say, baby, won't you please come home to your daddy? Baby, won't you please come home? When you left, you broke my heart, 'cause I thought we'd never part. Every hour of the day you will hear me say, baby, won't you please come home to your daddy? Baby, won't you please come home? Thank you very much. That was a song called Baby, Won't You Please Come Home. It's a short one, but I kind of like it. Got to play a little jazz in the middle there. I have a degree in jazz. Never get to use it. Anyway, that is our time. We are right at 14 minutes and 57 seconds. My name is Phil Johnson. This is Phil's Fast 15. every Monday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Find me at PhilJohnsonComedy.com, Facebook/PhilJohnsonComedy, and right here on Ustream every Monday night at 8 p.m. I will be at the Wits End Comedy Club in Westminster, Colorado this Thursday through Sunday. That's the 14th through the 13th through the 16th, I think. Anyway, check it out, witsendcomedy.com, and I will see you guys next Monday. Thank you bunch.